Ciao Alberto, I'm doing good here. So how are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Thank you for playing the video. It was a beautiful video, and you know, at the end with the pictures of the education fair in 2019, you know, very happy to see those pictures again.
Yes, the experience that you came to Indonesia for the first time, and then yeah, we have even a big event here in Indonesia. So long short timing. So I welcome you, and then we can start our session. So yes, you can start right now, and then time is yours, Alberto.
Thank you very much. Well,
But
first of all,
yeah, continue, Alberto.
thank you. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Alberto Zannetti, and I am International Mobility and Recruitment Officer at Università IULM in Milan, Italy. I am very happy of being here today with you. I will be taking you through a presentation of our university. Then after the short presentation, I will show you a video of our campus so you can get to know our university better. And then we will have some time for a bit of a Q&A session with the help of Romero, who will be the host and the moderator of the Q&A session. Without further ado, I will now share my screen and I will start with the short but significant presentation of our university. All right. I think you should be seeing the presentation in full screen mode, so we can start. I'm here to speak about Università IULM, as we call it in Italian language. Our university is a private university located in southwest Milan. It was first established in 1968, as you can see, and the original core of the university was a state-of-the-art and excellence language school and translation school. Just to give you an idea, that's what the acronym IULM stands for. In Italian, that originally meant Istituto Universitario di Lingue Moderne, which is in English, University Institute of Languages and Media. Then the university immediately started an evolution of its academic offering, and nowadays we are recognized as the leading institution in Italy for communication studies. We are the #1 communication school. The other subjects, the other topics that we teach are foreign languages, because we maintained the tradition of the initial core of the university, tourism and hospitality, new media, and the promotion of cultural heritage. We are not a very big university. We are not a huge university with hundreds of thousands of students. We have 7,000 students with 300 teaching staff members. And the teacher to student ratio is actually one of the best in Italy, because we have one teacher every 23 students, which means that in our university, you can always be properly followed by our teachers and our lecturers. You will never be just a number, but you will have a face, a name, and a surname. Our university is based in Milan, as I told you. So I think probably the majority of the audience today is already interested in joining Italy as a destination. Perhaps some of you have already experience in Italy because you have been here, maybe on a holiday trip. But if you become a student of our university, what I can guarantee to you is that you will experience firsthand all the features that you can see in this slide, because Milan is the real multicultural and financial capital of Italy. Of course, Rome is the political capital, and it is also the most ancient city in the Mediterranean, one of the most ancient cities in the Mediterranean. But Milan is the place to be whenever it comes to multiculturality, finding a job, and being in a vibrant, lively city. And our city, our hometown, is located in Lombardy, which is always a good choice for a study abroad experience. It is one of the wealthiest regions in the European Union by GDP per capita. You will find a lot of job opportunities for graduates, and coming from outside the European Union, you will have the chance to get a 12-month permit of stay extension if you want to go ahead with your studies or if you want to find a job in our country. By far, Lombardy is one of the most welcoming regions, if not the most welcoming region in Italy for international students. I told you before our university having an international dimension, but our university is famous because it is also an Erasmus program, C. So if you want to attend a semester or an entire year abroad, thanks to the 150 connections, partnerships that we have with other universities, you can do that. We are also very, very famous for our career service, for our career counseling service. We have more than 1,400 partner companies, both in Italy and abroad. Every year we organize events with professionals, with companies, and our students and trainees can showcase the strengths and show their CVs to the companies in order to enhance their chances of being hired by one of our partner companies. As you can see, 78% of the graduates with the Master of Science from Università IULM is employed after 1 year from graduation, against a national average of 68%, so 10 points better than the national average. Moreover, according to a survey carried out in 2021 by the Alma Laurea Consortium, with data referred to 2020, more than 90% of the students interviewed during this survey declared that they were completely satisfied with the overall IULM experience. Our campus is located in Southwest Milan. So it is, I mean, we like to call it an American style campus. We use this kind of phrase because our campus is very different from the other Italian universities, especially those located in northern Italy. As you probably know, the majority of Italian universities have a medieval tradition, so they may have more than one campus in the city. On the contrary, our campus is modern. It was built in the 1990s. And so you get to the university in the morning, you do all of your activities in the same place, and then you leave in the afternoon. You will never have to jump on the public transportations because every room, every place is within walking distance. We have a lot of services for the students. We have a fitness center inside the campus, which was recently opened in October 2021. And we are 10 minutes away from Duomo and the city center. Here you can see some pictures of the campus, but I'm not stopping very much on these pictures because you will see also a video after my short presentation of a virtual campus tour with one of our students ambassadors. So I don't want to spoil too much. Let's jump right to academics and let's speak about our academic offer, what we teach. As I told you before, we are a communication school. So of course, the highlight of this presentation must be our bachelor's degree in corporate communication and public relations. It is completely taught in English and it's a 3-year program. Then, of course, we are an Italian university, so we have a number of programs held in Italian, 7 of them, as you can see on screen. You can also take a screenshot of the screen if you like. We have interpreting and communication, languages, culture and digital communication, corporate communication and public relations, communication, media and advertising, tourism, management and culture, arts, media and cultural events, fashion and creative industries. From a managerial perspective, though, corporate communication and public relations was the first course in English in the field of public relations to be ever established in Italy. 50% of the teaching staff is made of professors of the university, while the other 50% is made of professionals coming from the world of work. They come to the university and they teach our students how things should be done, how to be ready, how to get prepared for the world of work. As you can see, the study plan is designed in order for you to be the managers of tomorrow in the field of PR. You start with professional English at B2 level, which is also the minimum requirement. And then you move on to C1 and public speaking. Then you study the foundation of management and corporate communication. You do market research, you study consumer psychology. And then in the last year, you study economics and international law, and you attend laboratories of creativity and design for advertisement. At graduate level, at master's degree, we have 2 programs completely held in English. One is strategic communication, and the other one is hospitality and tourism management. Also, we have 5 programs held in Italian language, which are the natural second part of the programs that we have at bachelor level. You can have a screenshot if you like. Of course, I need to stop. I need to expand a little bit more on the 2 programs that we have in English, strategic communication and hospitality and tourism management, which, by the way, as you probably already know, because probably Romero has told you about this, these 2 programs are the most requested among international students in your area. So we have a lot of international applicants from Indonesia interested in these 2 programs. Why is that? Well, I think the main reason is because these 2 programs are really unique in the higher education offer in Italy. I'll just say a few things about both of the programs. I will start with strategic communication, which is a 2-year program with an international faculty. So you will get the chance to interact with professors coming from all over the world. This program was conceived according to a bottom-up concept, which means that the study plan of the program was created according to the results of a survey which was carried out by the partner companies of IULM University. So it is right, it is fair to say that this program was created according to the needs of the job market. The presence of an advisory board for the master's degree ensures the quality of teaching and enables the master's degree to be always up to date with the needs of the job market. It's also a double degree option, which means that you can get a chance to have an equivalent degree from one of our partners abroad. We have 2 partnerships with the UK and 1 partnership with Australia. You can choose to spend the 2nd year of this master's degree in one of the partner universities. And the same goes with hospitality and tourism management, even more so because your country, of course, is famous, very famous all over the world for tourism, for the beauty of its incredible landscapes, for the friendly environment, for the warm welcome that you people are always good to give to the visitors all over the world. And I have experienced that myself when I visited Indonesia in 2019. I felt like at home. So this program, Hospitality and Tourism Management, can be really a viable option for you. Again, it's a 2-year program, 60% of the faculty coming from the university, 40% made of professionals in the field of hospitality. You can either choose to stay for the 2 years in Milan and conclude your studies in Milan, or you can go for a semester abroad option in one of our partner universities, or even go for a double degree option in the United States, because the students of hospitality can do the 2nd year at the Rosen College of Hospitality and Management at the University of Central Florida in Orlando, in the United States. And you will get the chance to have a custom study plan with a lot of interesting subjects like theme park management or e-tourism technology, with a special attention on green economy and sustainable tourism. And last but not least, internships, a lot of internships with our partner companies. It's also interesting to mention that we can also offer professional masters or university masters. These programs are different from the 2-year master's degrees because they are shorter. They are usually shorter. Their duration is usually 1 year. We have 6 of them completely held in English, as you can see. Communication for international relations, international communication, international tourism and hospitality, international marketing and sales communication, museology, new media and museum communication, and food design and innovation in cooperation with SPD. Now let's enter the final part of this presentation, the admission requirements. If you are interested in applying for a bachelor's degree, you need to have a high school diploma with at least 12 years of schooling and B2 language proficiency in English or Italian. If you're interested in applying in a 2-year master's degree, you need to have a bachelor in a field which can be related to your chosen program. So it is important to have the core subjects in common between the bachelor and the master. So if you are applying, for example, for the 2-year master in strategic communication, you're expected to have either a bachelor in communication or a bachelor in humanities or economics or psychology. Again, B2 language proficiency in English or Italian, depending on the program that you choose. C1 level is requested in some selected cases. I am not concentrating too much on the bureaucracy for admission because our host for today's session, Romero, is expert in the Italian higher education system, and he knows how to apply for the Italian universities. So in case you need further information, you can always refer to Uni-Italia Jakarta because they know what to do. Just to give you a few information about the intake, the applications are now open and will be open until May 2022, until May 27, 2022, to be more precise. But of course, the sooner you apply, the better, because we have a number of financial support opportunities for international students, as you will see in a minute. But first, let's speak about the tuition fees. The tuition fee for the bachelor's degrees is 8,556 euros per year, divided into 3 installments, while the tuition fee for the master's degrees is 9,956 euros per year, still divided into 3 installments. The good news is that we have a number of financial support opportunities for international students, as I told you a minute ago. For example, we can offer you 50% tuition fee reduction on the first year tuition fee based on merit requirements. So we take into consideration your high school or your bachelor's final score. If you have 70% of the final score or above, you could be eligible for this kind of opportunity. And keep in mind, for the 2-year master's degree in hospitality and tourism management, we also have 100% tuition fee reduction, again, based on merit. But in order to be eligible for this opportunity, you need to have a very top tier final grade. You need to be an excellent prospective student with at least 95% of the final grade. Additionally, we can offer accommodation on a normal basis. So broadly speaking, we are able to offer on-campus accommodation for international students, but unfortunately, for this academic year, this kind of solution is already finished because we had a very, very high demand and there are no places left. But don't worry, it's not a problem because we can help you in find accommodation if you want to come to Italy and study, because we have a number of housing services we cooperate with in Milan, and they are verified housing services and they can help you in finding accommodation. So this was the end of my brief presentation about the university. Before going to the Q&A session, I will now stop my screen share and I will go back to the main room with Romero because I would like to show you a video before we switch to the Q&A session and before we comment further on the university. I would like to show you a video of a virtual campus tour. So now I will unplug my earphones and I will show you both video and audio of my computer. Enjoy the virtual tour of Università IULM campus.
Hilde, and today I'll show you around the IULM University. Our university was founded in 1968 as a University Institute of Modern Languages. The campus covers more than 65,000 square meters and includes 7 buildings, the garden, and 2 residences, Santander and Cascina Moncucco. The core of the university is IULM 1. It is here that you can find most of the classrooms, the main hall, the student administration office, some laboratories, and the library. But also the IULM store, where you can buy gadgets, t-shirts, sweatshirts, and backpacks, and 2 bookstores, Lumi and Libraccio. The campus is wide, but finding your way around IULM is easier than you think. I'll share with you a little trick. Need to get to classroom 123. The first number indicates the building, the second number the floor, and the third number the classroom. Room 123 is therefore located in IULM 1 on the second floor, room number 3. Easy, right? In IULM 1 on the 4th floor, you can find the main offices of the university, the orientation one, study abroad, and career service. Remember to book an appointment for any office or service at the IULM University by using the app Easy Planning. Our campus also has plenty of dining spaces. Come, I'll show you one of them. This is IULM, the central bar of the campus, located on the ground floor of IULM 1. Here you can come for a cup of coffee with your classmates or find sandwiches, pizzas, and salads for your lunch break. If you prefer to take away, use the Ti Ristoriamo app and reserve your bold packed lunch. Just come and pick it up here from noon to 2 p.m. If you prefer a more complete lunch, the foodie canteen is waiting for you in the IULM Freeze building on floor 0. I hope you enjoyed this tour. IULM University reopens and we are looking forward to welcoming you here.
All right, I hope you enjoyed the video and now we are back to the main room of the webinar. So Roro, back to you if you wanna moderate the Q&A session. I am open for questions from the audience.
Thank you, Alberto. Actually, in mid of virtual tour, like we lose we lost the voices, but at the end, yeah, we can hear again the voices of the students. But anyway, I love the foodie stations, the canteen. It seems like a very genuine and then very comfortable for to meet all students and then enjoy lunch there.
Absolutely, it is. Well, to tell you the truth, the foodie on building number 3 is one of my favorite places. And I often go there for lunch because it is also open to the staff, not only for the students. And I like going there because the food is great. And also it comes away at a reasonable price. So it's not too expensive, which is important for the students, especially if they are on a budget. I like going there for lunch with my colleagues, and sometimes I organize meetings there during lunchtime because it's also very quiet. You can also sit outside if you want. It's really a beautiful place.
Wow, that's cool. But anyway, thanks a lot, Alberto, for your kind informations. So we continue about Q&A sessions, and remember, I will give you a surprise. So for those 3 students asking questions, I will give souvenir from our office. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. And then for those who would like to ask questions, please kindly open the camera. So we invite you join with the main room. So it seems like workshop sessions. So a very ballroom discussions, 3 of us or 4 of us for those joining for those asking the questions. So I open to all of you for having the questions.
Hello.
Hello, with Abdul, yeah. Abdul, is it? Hello? Who?
Halo Kak.
Oh, Abdul, yes. Abdul can open the camera so I can invite you join with us here.
Sorry Kak. Sorry, I didn't.
Okay, could you kindly open the camera so we can see your face and then join our main room here while you are asking the questions. Okay. Welcome, Abdul. Hello, Abdul.
Hello.
Can I ask one question?
Yes,
Sure.
absolutely.
Okay. Actually, I have 2 questions. So the first one is, I already registered to the strategic communication major at IULM, and now I'm going to pay for the registration fee, but I couldn't because it always said that the transaction failed. I don't know. Sorry. So I want to ask that question first. How can I pay the registration fee as soon as possible? Because I also applied for the scholarship from Uni-Italia. That's why before 21st March, I need to give the confirmation to the scholarship. And the second one is, how about the food in the university? Because I am Muslim, and I don't know, sometimes I need to know if the food is halal or if it can guarantee that I am Muslim, so I cannot eat something that is not from halal food. I'm sorry if I'm asking that
Well,
question.
thank you for your questions.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your questions. Well, first of all, let's start with the second question because I think it's pretty important. You don't need to worry about halal food. Our cafeterias and the places where you can have lunch inside the campus, all of them can have a halal food option. So you just need to say that you are Muslim and they will do everything that is needed in order to provide a proper meal for you. So no worries. Secondly, about your registration, I already knew about this problem because I was informed before, and we are currently looking into it. So you will be contacted by our admission office very soon, because we are trying to solve the problem, okay? Don't worry.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Abdul. Is it answer your questions? Abdul?
Yes, Kak, of course, I'm
Okay.
satisfied.
Okay, thank you. So I welcome the Sydney for raising hand already.
Hello, Kak Romero and Mr. Zanetti.
Yes, you can directly
Hello.
still mute. Okay, yeah, now.
So I want to ask about the study that I want to pick. I'm planning to take the master degree in strategy communications because I have my own social entrepreneurship that based in education. So what is the skill that the recruiters looking in strategy communication? I mean, like what thing that I have to show to the recruiters they will stand out my CV or my applications. Thank you, Mr. Zanetti.
Thank you for your question. Well, let's say that I can possibly reply concerning the academic requirements, because I think that is probably the first thing to know when one is applying to a master's degree. In order to be selected as eligible for this master's degree, you should provide a bachelor's in communication studies or in humanities in general. Also, psychology and economics are welcome. So if you graduated from a bachelor in economics and finance or a bachelor in psychology, you can still apply for this program. What is your major at bachelor level?
My bachelor level is in communication studies, so I think it's still on track with my master degree that I want to take.
Absolutely, absolutely. So what you will need in order to process your application and to go the right way, you will need all the documents related to your bachelor's degree, including the transcript of records of your exams and the degree certificate if you already have it. Then you will have to submit a CV with all your personal information, including your entrepreneurial experience and all the work experience that you have. And if possible, at least one reference letter from your bachelor's degree. That would be highly appreciated. And a certificate of English. In case you don't have a certificate of English, don't worry, because English language can be also assessed internally directly by our admission team at the university. With that kind of background that you have, so a bachelor's degree in communication studies and also some kind of working experience, I think you could be a suitable candidate for the master's degree in strategic communication. So if you haven't applied yet, please go for it because the clock is ticking.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Zanetti. Kak Romero, can I ask one more question? But actually, this question is for you, Kak Romero. I want to ask if the Uni-Italia in Jakarta provide the Italian language tests or lessons, maybe?
Okay, what should I call you? Sydney, Azara, or Sydney? Okay, one of the city in Australia. Yeah. So Sydney, actually, Unitalia it was about education department in the embassy of Italy in Indonesia, and then for languages. So Italian language we offered coming from Istituto Italiano di Cultura. So IIC is one of the cultural department in our embassy. So yes, Istituto Italiano di Cultura is the only one official institutions that offer Italian language in Indonesia. So we provide the courses, and then we provide the official Italian language exam. We call it as CILS, CILS. So we make, I mean, like we make twice in a year. So in the mid-year for the first test, and then the second test will be in December. I don't know, maybe in May or maybe in June we will have a CILS exam. So for those informations, you can directly go to Instagram IIC Jakarta for the official main account, IIC Jakarta. Okay, so yeah, okay, I give you the information. So the courses, it was around 2 million per 3 months. Okay, the course fee, 2 million rupiah per books, and then also it includes the exam, and then also it includes the certificates. So every level you will get the certificates while you pass the exam. So you got the point, yeah, Sydney? Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Kak Romero.
All right, so is that answer the questions, all of the questions from yourself, yeah?
Yes, of course. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sydney. So we move another question coming from
Thank you, Sydney.
Yes, another because Fahmi are still on the way inside the train going to outside the city. So I will read the questions, and then Alberto can answer the questions. So the question coming from Fahmi, he asked about living costs in Milan, because he got research, he got informations coming from the Association of Indonesian Students in Milan. The living costs raising around 2 per 3 because of the conflict Russia and Ukraine. I don't know it was true, or maybe Alberto can inform the currently actual situation in Milan.
Yes, sure. Well, first of all, let's say that the average living costs in Italy are pretty affordable if compared to other countries in Europe. For example, Italy is less expensive than Germany and less expensive than France, I would say, broadly speaking, on a general basis. Living in Milan can be a bit expensive because Milan is a multicultural city. It's a European city. So the prices are slightly higher than the national average. I would say that a proper budget in order to live in Milan as an international student would be around 1,200 euros per month. With 1,200 euros per month, you can live as a student quite easily, I think. And your life in the city can be pretty comfortable. It is true that we are experiencing an increase in the prices because of the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, unfortunately. However, let me say that this increase in the prices is more related to the people who actually commute by car, because the big increase in prices is for the gas, is for the petrol, while the other goods are trying to stay the same. So there is maybe a slight difference, a 5 to 10% more, but nothing dramatic as the gas or petrol. So yeah, it is true that we are experiencing a slight increase in the prices, but for an international student who doesn't have a car, that wouldn't be as dramatic as a person driving all day long. So I hope I answered your question, but that's that. I repeat, a proper budget for an international student in Milan for 1 month would be 1,200 euros with rent and living expenses included, and some free time, of course, because you have to have a good time as well, not just studying. Otherwise, that would be a nightmare, just studying.
Well, actually, I would like to add. This is regarding Indonesian student that studied in Milan. It depends on your personal lifestyle. Actually, if you love
Of
party,
course.
if you love shopping, if you love like chilling with friends, yeah, you need higher budget comparing like you simplify your lifestyle during your study abroad. But again, thanks Alberto that informing us regarding current situations affected by the Russia invasion to Ukraine. So I don't know, Fahmi, is it answering your questions? You can respond to our comment chat. I hope it is answering the questions, but we are still have time actually. Is there any questions coming from the audience, coming from the participants?
Hello.
Yeah. I heard.
I have a question.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let me.
Good evening, Rome, and buongiorno, signora Zannetti.
Buongiorno, buongiorno.
Buongiorno, sì. Io oggi sto a Milano.
Ah, davvero?
Il mio marito studio in Politecnico di Milano. Okay. And probably I should talk in English from now. Okay. So
yes, maybe it's better. Maybe it's better.
Yeah, I want to ask about the financial aid and the scholarships in IULM. And I saw on the website that you also offer Diritto allo Studio, the Dsu scholarships. And what I want to ask is, so how is the process in getting the Dsu scholarship? I mean, so is the LOA comes first, or do I have to do you have to apply for the Dsu scholarship after you get the LOA or something like that? Can you answer that question for me? Thank you.
Sure. Well, very good question. Thank you for asking. I haven't mentioned the DSU scholarship in my presentation because I was a bit short on time, but I was hoping for someone to ask for information about this because it's a great opportunity also for international students. The DSU scholarship is offered by the local government of Lombardy. So it is funded by the Regional Council of Lombardy, and it is open also to international applicants. In order to apply for this scholarship, you will need to provide documents concerning your previous academic or education, but also documents concerning your family financial situation. The so-called ISEE document, which Romero knows very well, and probably also you know very well because you already live in Italy, so you have heard about it. What happens with the DSU scholarship is that first you need to become a student. So first you will get your letter of admission, first you will confirm your offer, and you will pay the first installment of the tuition fee. Then in June, you will apply for the DSU scholarship. And if you are declared winner of the scholarship, in mid-November, usually in mid-November, you will receive the money back of the first installment of the tuition fee. But the first installment of the tuition fee must be paid nevertheless. So you will have to anticipate the first installment, and then if you are winner of the DSU scholarship, you will get the refund back. That's how it works.
Okay, so of course we have to be the student first, and if if let's say we didn't get the Dsu scholarships, could we apply for the other scholarship there? Because I also saw there is this scholarship from UL, a financial aid, and the excuse me, there's the regional scholarship from the university, and the scholarship for international students. Can you tell me the differences between them?
Yeah, it's very simple. Our university offers a number of financial aid opportunities. The one you are referring to are actually the tuition fee reductions. So they are not scholarships in the strict sense. They are rather tuition fee reductions, because your tuition fee is decreased by 50% or even 100% in some very selected cases. Which program are you interested in?
I'm sorry, I'm interested in strategy communication.
Okay, the master's degree. For the master's degree in strategic communication, we can offer a 50% tuition fee reduction on the tuition fee of the first year. This reduction is based on merit. So you will have to submit your documents from the bachelor's degree. We will evaluate your documents. And if you have a final score of the bachelor that is equivalent of 70% of the total or above, you will be declared eligible for the tuition fee reduction, and you will pay 50% less for the first year. This reduction can be also extended into the second year if you perform very well, if you are a very good student during the first year at Università IULM. So again, at the end of the first year, we will evaluate your curriculum, we will evaluate your marks and the number of credits, exams that you have passed, and we will confirm your reduction also to the second year.
Okay, thank you for answering my questions. And regarding the ISE, can I maybe like, is there someone that I can ask to, like, for more details about ISE?
Sure. If you want to have further information, you can, well, you can either talk to the Uni-Italia office, because of course they are specialists in the Italian higher education system, or alternatively, you can also drop an email to this email address that I'm writing in the chat for everybody. That is admission@iulm.it. This is our email address for international students admission and inquiries. You can drop an email and you can ask us further information about the DSU regional scholarship. But you can also have Uni-Italia as a reference, because of course they cooperate strictly with Italian universities and they are our representatives abroad.
Well,
Grazie mille, signora.
Scusa Alberto, and then scusa Oce. I mean, this is a very general information to all students and then to all participants that join with us in this session. So I would like to add regarding ISE or NDSU itself, Diritto allo Studio Universitario. So basically, because you're based in Milan right now, I'm sorry, your husband currently studying in Polimi, but I don't know, you have a family that living in Jakarta, or your family outside Jakarta?
I have a family living in Jakarta. Yeah.
Okay, so the first things to do for the student regarding the ISE or DSU, you need to ask the representative university what kind of documents be needed. Okay, from those documents needed, so coming to the Embassy of Italy in Jakarta, we help students regarding for the legislations and also translations document into Italian versions. So the local government will accept the documents with the original one, and then with the Italian persons. So we don't accept English persons, yeah. So only accept two persons, the original one and then Italian person. So again, kindly ask the university what kind of documents, and then once you got LOA and then you concern to DSO and ISE itself, so just contact Uni-Italia and then yeah, I will get you, and then I will inform all the things, the bureaucratic and admission process into the Embassy of Italy. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Rome.
Thanks, Oche. I think
I told you. I
yeah.
told you that Romero was an expert. I told you that Romero was an expert.
He
Actually,
is.
actually, very good point, Romero. Thank you, because I didn't want to be too technical, but yes, you are right. Technically speaking, it is important that the first thing that you have to determine is where is your family nucleus living? So in Italy or outside Italy? So thank you for saying that.
Yes, Alberto. Yeah, because based on my experience helping students, and then yeah, the students living abroad, and then their family also outside Jakarta, it was quite difficult to organize and then to arrange some documents needed, and then all the process will be in Jakarta. So that's the main point. So I think we still have 5 minutes more, but I don't know if still there is questions coming from the students or not. Okay, Rafaela.
I think we have, yeah.
Yes, Rafaela. Ciao, Rafaela, Benigna.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Zanetti. I would like to ask if you perhaps know whether IULM has a deadline or expiration date for the enrollment offer or not after passing the admission test. Thank you.
You are welcome. So thank you for your question. If you're asking this question, I presume that you have already registered and you have already applied, right?
Yes, I have received an email confirming that I passed the admission test and inviting to enroll.
Congratulations. Congratulations. For which program? For which program?
Master degree in strategy communication.
Good. Good for you. I'm happy to hear that. Well, usually you have around 2 weeks to confirm your offer and to accept to become a student of the university. So between 2 and 3 weeks, usually, to confirm and pay the first installment of the tuition fee. When did you get your offer? Hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, so I was asking, when did you get your offer from Università IULM?
Oh.
When did you receive your email with the confirmation?
It's 3 days ago.
3 days ago. Okay, so you should have around 20 days, more or less, to confirm your offer and to accept becoming a student. Usually it's like that.
I see. Can I ask one more question?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, what if I still need to wait for the IYT scholarship announcement before enrollment, or should I enroll now? And if I enroll now, what should I do? What can I do about the payment of the first installment? Thank you very much.
Have you applied for the Invest Your Talent in Italy scholarship?
Yes, I have applied.
Okay, so you are waiting for the announcement of the winners.
Yes.
Okay. My suggestion would be to drop an email, to send an email to admission@iulm.it and signal to the admission office that you are running for the Invest Your Talent scholarship, and basically you are a bit stuck because you don't know what to do. You don't know whether to confirm or to wait. It's better if you send an email so we can have a record that you are in this situation, and we can offer you a possible solution. So send an email right away.
Yes, I see. Thank you very much, Mr. Zanetti.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Very welcome. So, Alberto, actually, we ran off the time, yeah, already one hour session. So, for the last announcements, I would like to ask Sydney, Abdu, and Fahmi, for those 3 students that ask questions at the first time, to send me DM through Instagram so I can ask you the address so I can send you the souvenir. But remember, this is a final notes. I will start to pack the souvenir while I will be in Jakarta, will be next month. So currently still working from home. So I'm asking you to send me the direct message directly. So thank you, everyone. Thanks, Alberto, for your time, for having joining with us in the sessions, and then you can continue your activities, and then we hope many Indonesian students to come study in your university, and then waiting for me to visit your university, I hope.
Oh yes, you definitely need to come here and visit the university.
Yeah, the foodie stations, one of the best first place need to be visited. Okay, so thank you, everyone. So
Absolutely.
Yes, so I will close the sessions. I would like to appreciate you all for joining with us, and then I congratulate to all students, and then I appreciate Alberto as our main speaker right now. So everyone, thank you, and then waiting for the next sessions of Uni-Italia Indonesia. Ciao, ciao, everybody. Ciao, everyone.
Rome, sorry, ada recording. Was